Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to fix no sound during calls on your OnePlus Nord CE 5. So first, when you're in a call, then make sure to check the volume using side buttons. So check your volume right here. As you guys can see, we can change the volumes for, let's say, media, ringtones, notifications, and alarms, but the call is hidden. So let me show you guys. Let's enter the settings. Here, let's go over to sounds and vibration. And as you guys can see, there is no call volume. So if you want to change the call volume, then make sure that you are in a call. So now make sure to disable the Bluetooth. So go to settings. Now in those settings, go to the Bluetooth and make sure that it's disabled so the audio isn't rerouted to any other devices like your car or your headphones that you do not have. So for example, when you're not wearing your headphones, the phone may still connect to them. So when you don't have them, then that might be an issue and the audio might be routed into them instead of your phone. Now, if there's a muffly sound or there's no sound at all, what you guys can do is try and clean the earpiece right here using a soft brush. Remember to not use anything metallic. It can only damage it, or not only damage, but the sound can be worse. And then you guys can test if it works with either a different app or another call. So you guys can test it on, let's say, WhatsApp instead of your phone app right here. And now if that didn't work, then what you guys can do is restart the phone. So hold the power button and the volume up button. Now scroll up to restart. And now, as you guys can see, the phone is being restarted. So I'll see you guys once the phone is ready to use. So after the restart, if there's still some issues, then what you guys can do as a last resort is to reset network settings. So go to settings first. Here, let's scroll all the way down until we see the system and update. Now click on backup and reset, and here click reset phone. We won't be deleting everything. We will be deleting the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and mobile network settings right here. And now let's draw a lock screen pattern and click reset. Now it should help you, but if it didn't, then I recommend you guys visiting a service center to get your phone checked up. And that's basically it. I hope this video helped you, and if it did, then leave a like, sub, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Nord CE 5, and let me share with you how to check the serial number of this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll down to the very bottom to find about device. Then let's scroll down again to find the status, and here we've got the serial number of this device. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Nord CE 5, and let me share with you how to check the IMEI number of this device. So let's begin with the fastest way. Let's open the dialer, tap on the keypad and enter the code, which is *06#. And as you can see by this code, we are provided with both IMEI numbers of this device. So let's tap on OK. And now another way through the settings. So let's open them. Here we have to scroll down to the very bottom to find about device, and then scroll down again to find the status. And as you can see right here, we've got both IMEI numbers for both SIM slots. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord CE 5, and let me share with you how to change the screen timeout on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here in this general list we have to scroll and find display and brightness. Then let's scroll down to find the option auto screen off, and as you can see here we've got some options from which we can choose. At the top relatively short ones and at the bottom the longest, which is 30 minutes. So all you have to do is to tap on the option like to use. I'll pick 10 minutes, and as you can see it is immediately notified right here, which means that from now on your device will automatically black out after 10 minutes of inactivity. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord CE5, and let me share with you how to clear credentials on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll and find security and privacy. Then let's scroll down again to localize more security and privacy. Scroll down again to localize credential storage. Then let's tap on remove all user certificates and confirm it with OK. And as you can see, not only we've got this information, but also this option is inactive, which means that we just successfully removed all saved certificates. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to reboot OnePlus Nord CE5. Alright, so the process is really easy, and I'm sure that all of you can handle it. So to do it we need to open up the power menu first, and we do it by clicking the power button and volume up button at the same time. Just like that, and now we are in the power menu. Now simply we need to drag this white ball into the restart option. Now release your finger. Now you can see that the OnePlus logo disappeared, the screen went black, and now within a few seconds our device will be automatically turned on again, and it will be ready to use. You can already see that the OnePlus logo appear right now on the screen. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord CE5, and let me share with you how to reset network preferences on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here in this general list, let me go back. Here we have to scroll down to the very bottom to find system and update. Then let's tap on backup and reset. And here we've got the option reset phone. And as you can see at the top we've got the option we're looking for, so let's tap on reset network and Bluetooth settings and enter our screen lock to confirm. Tap on reset and wait until the options will be reset successfully. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord CE5, and let me share with you how to virus scan your device. So let's begin with finding the phone manager. It is a pre-installed app, so for sure you've got one, just find it and then open it. Give all the permissions it needs, and here we've got the option viruses and risks, so let's simply tap on it. Now let's tap on scan. And now your device will basically scan itself in order to find any kind of malware or any kind of viruses. And after that, it will show you the information. As you can see, in my case, everything is all right. But if it will find any kind of problems, it will list them. And then it will also show you steps which you have to take in order to remove the possible risk. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord CE5, and let me share with you how to check for the software updates on this device. So first of all, make sure that you've got the internet connection because it is required. You can use Wi-Fi or mobile data, and then let's enter the settings. Here we have to scroll down to the very bottom actually to find System and Update. Then let's tap on software update at the top. And that's why we need the internet connection, because your device will check for the updates. And basically you can meet two different scenarios. This is the first one where your software is up to date and there's nothing to download. And the second one is where your device will actually find the update. It will show you the information about it, what has been fixed, what has been added, for example, and then you will be able to tap on download or install and apply the update. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Nord CE and let me share with you how to change video resolution on this device. So let's begin with opening the camera app. Currently we are in the standard photo mode. We can switch to the video one if you wish. Or actually you should, because here we've got on the second position we've got the option we are looking for, which is connected with the resolution. So let's tap on it, and after tapping we will open more options which we can set. So 4K, 1080p and 720p. Under it we've got also frames per second. So all you have to do is to tap on the option like to use. I'll choose this one. As you can see, it is immediately highlighted. Also the icon will change according to the resolution you've chosen, and it basically means that from now on your device will use the chosen resolution whilst recording a video. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Nord CE and let me share with you how to reset camera preferences on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, sorry, not the settings, the camera. And now in the when we are in the camera, we have to open the settings, and we can do it just by tapping on this three bars icon in the right upper corner. And now let's simply tap on settings. Let me quickly turn on maybe the grid lines. I would like to show them to you. So after resetting, they should disappear. So it will be the evidence that something happened. So as I said, three bars icon, settings, and here scroll down to the very bottom to find restore defaults. Tap on restore, and as you can see, we just got back to the camera and the grid lines are not visible, which means that we just successfully reset all camera preferences. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Nord CE and let me share with you how to turn off running apps on this device. So let's begin with opening the recents, and depending on what kind of navigation type you've got set, you can do it differently. If you've got the three buttons navigation, simply tap on the button with three bars icon, and if you've got the gestures, simply swipe your finger from the bottom to the center of your device and hold your finger somewhere here, so something like that. And here we've got the resets. So obviously, if you wish, you can turn them off manually just by swiping them up. But if you've got a lot of apps opened, let's be honest, it's not the most convenient way to close everything. Simply tap on close right here. As you can see, we will go back to the home page, and after entering the recents, you can see that we've got no recent items, which means that we just successfully closed all background apps. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Nord CE and let me share with you how to update the apps on this device. So let's find, first of all, let's find the Play Store, and before we'll enter it, make sure that you've got the internet connection because it is required. And secondly, you will be able to follow all of my steps if you've got your Google account added to the device. If not, you can check our tutorial of how to do it, or you can do it on your own after entering the Play Store. Alright, so let's open it, and then let's tap on the circle in the right upper corner, which is your account. Then let's tap on Manage Apps and Device, and tap on Manage. Let's tap on updates available, and here we've got the list of the apps which we can update. So all you have to do is to basically mark those which you wish, You can of course mark all of them and then tap on this update icon in the right upper corner. And now your device will download the updates, and after that they will be successfully installed and automatically updated. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord CE5, and let me share with you how to activate automatic system updates on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll down to the very bottom to find about device. Then let's scroll down and enter version and localize version number. Keep tapping on it until you'll see that you're in the developer mode, and then go back to the general list of the settings. Now let's tap on system and update and tap on developer options. So here we have to scroll down a little bit to find the option automatic system updates, and if you've got it turned off, simply tap on the switcher. And from now on, since this option is active, your device is allowed to apply the updates whenever it will be restarted. And of course, whether the update is available. You can turn this option off just by tapping on the switcher again. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Nord CE5, and let me share with you how to show battery percentage on the status bar in this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll down and find notifications and quick settings. Here let's tap on the status bar. And as you can see here, we've got the options which are connected with the battery. We've got the style and percentage. So if we've got the horizontal battery applied, we can tap on battery percentage, and we've got 3 different options. So inside the battery icon, outside the battery icon, which is much more visible, or do not show it at all. However, if we will change the battery style to, for example, the vertical option, the only option to show battery percentage is to tap on the switcher, and it will be displayed next to the battery icon. So as you can see, the battery percentage strongly depends on the battery style that you will set. The same situation in the loop option, which is also available. So of course, choose the battery style and the battery percentage which is the most comfortable and suitable for you. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Nord CE5, and let me share with you how to reset all settings on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here let me go back to show you the full path. Here in the settings we have to scroll down to the very bottom to find system and update. Here we have to tap on backup and reset, and here we've got the option reset phone, so let's tap on it. And as you can see right here we've got the option reset all settings, so let's simply tap. Let's enter the screen lock to confirm, and your device will ask you whether you want to reset all settings. Of course, don't worry, your device will not remove any kind of personal data, any photos, any videos, any documents. Simply the settings, like for example screen timeout, like system navigation, I believe, etc. So no worries. Just tap on reset, and simply wait until this option will be accomplished. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Nord CE5, and let me share with you how to change the system language on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here in this general list we have to scroll down and find system and update. Then let's tap on language and region and tap on edit. So here we've been transferred to the full list of available languages from which we can choose, so simply find yours and then tap on the plus icon next to it. Just like that, and confirm it with yes. From now on, our device will display everything in the chosen language. If you've got more than one language added here, you can quickly reorder them to change the default language. Just tap on it and hold it, and then drag it to the first position. Confirm it. And now we've got English in my case applied. Of course, we can also remove the languages from this list. Just tap on edit and tap on this minus icon next to the language you'd like to remove. And we've got only one language set. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord CE 5 and let me share with you how to allow unknown sources on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll and find security. Let's scroll down to the very bottom to find more security and privacy. Scroll down again and localize installation sources. So right here we've got the list of apps which are allowed or not allowed to install some content, and of course we can change. So let's download the app from, for example, the Chrome. So we have to find it in the list and then tap on this switcher. Your device will ask you whether you really want to do it, because you have to be aware you're doing it on your own responsibility. Some third-party apps aren't verified by the developer, so you may put your data and actually whole device at risk. So remember about that and choose the apps wisely. Just tap on allow, and now the Chrome is allowed to install some content. And of course you can always remove previously granted permissions just by tapping on the switcher again. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord CE 5 and let me share with you how to clear the browser on this device. So let's start with opening the browser. In my case it will be Google Chrome, but no worries, this operation is pretty similar in all of the browsers which are commonly used. So now all we have to do is to tap on this three dots icon actually in the right upper corner, and tap on delete browsing data. So here we've got some basic options like visited websites, opened tabs, cookies, cache and other site data. We can change the time range here from last 15 minutes to, for example, last 4 weeks or all time, it's up to you, and then tap on delete data. However, if you'd like to remove some advanced browsing history, just tap on more options, and here we've got them, so saved passwords, autofill from data and site settings. If you wish to remove something, make sure that it is marked, so I will remove everything. Here at the top we can again change the time range, up to you, and then tap on delete data. Tap on delete to confirm, and as you can see we just got back to the home page. We've got this information, which means that we just successfully removed actually everything. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Nord CE 5 and let me share with you how to change date and time on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings. And here we have to scroll down to the very bottom to find system and update. Then let's tap on date and time, and here we've got some options which are currently inactive. It is because we are using the automatic time and the time zone. So first of all, turn off both of those switchers, and now we can freely tap on date and change it just by swiping. The same situation with the time, just by swiping and set it. We can change the time zone, just tap on it, and here we've got the full list of available ones, so just tap on it and it will be immediately applied. Here we've got also the option dual clock, so we can display two different clocks on the home screen or lock screen. And the first clock will show you the time from the place you're currently in, and the second from any other place in the world. You can also change the time format, so you can use either the 24-hour one or 12-hour format, totally up to you. So that was the whole manual customization of date and time, and of course you can go back to all previous settings just by tapping on those switchers right here. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord CE 5 and let me share with you how to set the camera timer on this device. So let's begin with opening the camera app. Currently we are in the standard photo mode. So first of all, let's turn off this option, because if you wish to not have the countdown at all, then I highly recommend to turn it off just by tapping on it. Now let's tap on the three bars icon in the right upper corner, and on the second position we've got the timer options. So we've got off, 3 and 10 seconds delay. So just tap on the option which you would like to use. I'll choose 10 seconds delay. As you can see, it will be immediately marked, immediately applied in the shutter button, so you can always check whether you've got the timer set or not. And simply tap on the shutter button now, and your device will count down from 10 or 3 depending on which option you've chosen, and after that time it will simply take a photo. Okay, you can of course turn it off. Just tap on the three bars icon and tap on off. And I just wanted to show you, if you will have this option set, then your device will still count down before taking a photo, and after tapping on it and disabling it, your device will take photos right after touching the shutter button. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord CE 5, and let me share with you how to change the ringtone on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll and find sounds and vibration. Then let's scroll down to find this ringtone and alert sounds, and tap on ringtone at the top. It is obviously connected with the incoming calls. So here we've got two different albums, let's say, from which we can choose the ringtone which are pre-installed there, or you can tap on this on this device, and you can enter your own files. So if you've got something, for example, downloaded or recorded, it should appear somewhere here, and you will be able to set it as a ringtone. Let me choose something from maybe nature ones, and basically here we've got the list of the ringtones. All we have to do is to simply tap on the specific ringtone to listen to it and decide whether we like it or not. So let's pretend I'd like this forest morning to be set as my ringtone. All we have to do is to make sure that it is marked and then go back. As you can see, it is notified here and also here, which means that from now on this device will use the chosen ringtone to notify about the incoming call. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord CE 5, and let me share with you how to change the keyboard language on this device. So let's begin with opening the app which will provide you with the keyboard. So for example, messages, notes, browser, the settings, whatever. Just have the keyboard on the screen, and then tap on this 4 dots icon to find the settings. Then let's tap on languages and tap on add keyboard. So here we've been transferred to the full list of available keyboards from which we can choose. You can scroll and find it, or enter the name of the language you'd like to apply and tap on it. Here you can choose the specific keyboard layout, so just mark it and tap on done. And as you can see, here we've got our new language added. And before I'll show you how to remove the language, I'd like to show you how to use the keyboard with 2 or more languages added. So as you can see here, we've got the globe icon, thanks to which we can change the keyboard layout. Just tap on it and it will be immediately applied. The spacebar also is not empty. We've got the name of the language we're currently using. So to remove the language, simply enter the settings again, tap on the languages and tap on this edit icon in the right upper corner. Now mark the language which you'd like to remove and tap on the trash bin icon here. And as you can see, we've got only one language applied. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord CE 5, and let me share with you how to soft reset or force restart your device. So actually I'll show you both options quickly. The first one is the soft reset, which will be a nice option if everything is alright, you just like to reset your device. So simply press the power button and the volume up button together, and it should be pressed once. And here we've got this restart option. So just drag the ball to the restart, release the finger, and then your device will be automatically powered off and then powered on again. However, if for some reason your device stopped working properly and, for example, it does not respond to your touches, then it won't be possible to use the soft reset operation. So what I highly recommend to do is to simply press the power button and the volume up button together again, but this time wait until you'll see the black screen and then the developer's logo. So keep pressing the buttons. So let me try to do it. Let's press both of those buttons like that. And here we've got this restart option, but we have to ignore it and keep pressing both of those buttons. So keep pressing. All right, we've got the black screen, which is a really good sign. I felt the vibration. Now we've got the developer's logo, which means that we can release the fingers, and it basically is a sign that we just successfully, forcefully restarted our device. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord CE 5, and let me share with you how to change the wallpaper on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll and find wallpapers and style. Then let's scroll down again a little bit to find this wallpapers section and tap on it. So here we've been transferred to the full list of pre-installed wallpapers from which we can choose. At the top we've got the also option album, so we can enter our own files and set our own photo as a wallpaper. But let me choose something from the pre-installed ones, and basically all you have to do is to find the wallpaper which you'd like to apply and then tap on it. It will immediately appear on the full screen, so if you're happy with your choice, just tap on apply to. And now you can decide where you want to set it, so as a lock screen, home screen, or both. And I will choose both options, so let me tap on it. And here we've got the preview of the lock screen and the home screen. Moreover, in the lock screen we cannot really do that, but in the home screen we've got this option wallpaper color. Let's simply tap on it, and as you can see, we can also set the either the gradient or solid color. So it's up to you. I just wanted to show you that you can do it here, or you can simply tap on match lock screen to again apply the same wallpaper. So if you're happy with the results, just tap on apply in the right upper corner. Now we can go back, and as you can see, the wallpaper has been applied successfully. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to restart OnePlus Nord CE 5. Alright, so let's begin. We have 2 methods how we can restart this device, and let me show you both of them. So the first and the most common method is a simple reboot using the power menu. This method is recommended when we have access to the phone, when the phone works normally, and basically when it's responsive. So to do it, we need to open up the power menu first. We need to click the power button and volume up button at the same time to launch the power menu, just like that. And now we need to drag this white ball into the restart. Now when I'll release my finger, our device will be turned off, then it will be turned on again automatically, and after a few seconds it will be ready to use. But we have the second method called the forced restart, and this method is recommended, for example, when the phone is locked, basically when it's unresponsive, when we cannot perform a reboot from the power menu. To force restart this device, we need to use the 2-button combination. We need to hold the power button and volume up button for a few seconds until our device is completely turned off. So let's hold both of those buttons, and we need to keep holding. Okay. And when the phone vibrates and when it shows the logo, just like that, now our device will be turned on within a seconds, and it also be ready to use. Alright, that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
Hi Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Nord CE 5 and let me share with you how to activate the developer options on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here in this general list we have to scroll down to the very bottom to find About Device. Then we have to localize a special number which is called build number or version number. So let's enter the version, and here at the top we've got the option, the number we're looking for. So let's keep tapping on it until you'll see that you're in the developer mode, and then we can go back to the general list of the settings. Now let's tap on System and Update, and right here we've got the developer options, so let's enter. And here we've got plenty of advanced settings which we can customize. So for example, we can show notification channel warnings. Here we can also override the force dark. Here we can change window animation scale. Here we've got some options which are connected with the networking. So a lot of options to customize. And all you have to do is to either tap on the switcher and your device will immediately activate the option, tap on it again to turn it off, or simply tap on the option without the switcher to open more options to choose from. If you're done with customization of developer options, you can go to the top of the list, and here we've got this switcher, so simply tap on it to turn it off completely. You will have to restart your device, so just tap on restart. And after powering on your device, the developer options will disappear from the system settings, but of course no worries, you can customize them again. Simply go back to the build number step and keep tapping. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord CE 5 and let me share with you how to block a number on this device. So let's start with opening your contact list, find the contact which you'd like to block and tap on it. And now we have to simply scroll down to the very bottom to find the option block numbers. If you cannot find it here, no worries, just tap on this settings icon in the right upper corner and then you will have the option block numbers. So let's simply tap on it. Your device will ask you if you really want to do it because you will no longer receive any incoming calls or text messages from this number. So just tap on block, and as you can see right here we've got this characteristic icon which means that we just successfully blocked the number. Of course you can unblock it the same way right here, but let me leave it like this. We will check whether it will appear on the blacklist. So to enter the blacklist we have to go back to the contact list, recents or favorites, it doesn't really matter. Just tap on the three dots icon in the right upper corner and tap on the settings. Here in this general list we have to tap on blocked numbers, and that's the number we blocked from our contacts. As you can see, the previous option also worked. We can simply tap on add a phone number here also and enter the number manually. Tap on block and it will be immediately applied. At the top we've got also the option unknown, and it means that we can block the calls from all unidentified callers. Just tap on this switcher to turn on this option. You can turn it off the same way, and if you wish to unblock the number, just tap on this X button right next to it and tap on unblock. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video I'll show you how to fix microphone not working on your OnePlus Nord CE 5. So first, what you guys want to do is clean the microphone port with a non-metallic tool. It's very important to use a soft brush and not something that is metallic. You can only damage the port and it will be way worse, or it will be completely damaged. So ignore all the metallic tools, use something soft like a brush, and then you guys can easily open the phone and then test if it works in the recorder app. So the recorder app by default is in the OnePlus folder. As you guys can see, the recorder. Let's quickly give permissions. And as you guys can see, now we need to allow recorder to record the audio. And as you guys can see, now it's basically recording. So here you guys will be able to check if the microphone is working. Now, after that, what you guys can do is update your software to the latest version to fix any microphone glitches. They can, like the old software, can cause a lot of glitches, including the microphone not working. So you want to update your software as soon as there's an update available. So let's scroll down and let's click on System and Update. Here, click on Software Update. And now check if you have the latest version of the Oxygen OS. As you guys can see, I run the latest version already. But if you don't, then I recommend you guys updating it. It can fix a lot of glitches, including the microphone not working. So that'd be it for this video. I hope it was helpful, and if it was, then leave a like, sub, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord CE 5, and let me share with you how to enable the night light or eye comfort mode. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll to find display and brightness. Then let's scroll and find eye comfort and sleep. And here we've got the bedtime mode, but let me ignore it. I'd like to focus on the eye protection, which is a standard eye comfort mode. So let's turn it on just by tapping on the switcher, and now you can see that the screen turns a little bit yellowish or amber. It is in order to filter the blue light. What's more, it will be much easier for you to look at the screen at the dim light. So if you're a night owl, then I highly recommend to use this mode. Here we've got the switcher, thanks to which we can change the intensity of the feature. By going to the left, we can make it cooler, and by going to the right, warmer. And we can also schedule that feature. Just tap on the switcher here, and now you can choose the start and the end time. And of course, your device will apply the mode accordingly. Let's go back, and here also we've got the display effect. Let's tap on it. So basically we can display the colors. Obviously they will be affected by the eye comfort option, but we can also display everything in a black and white manner. So it's up to you which option is the most comfortable for you. Alright, so this is the whole customization of the eye comfort, and if you wish to have much faster access to this option, simply unroll the top bar, and let's find the eye comfort icon somewhere here. In my case, it's right here on the second page, let's say. So just tap on it to turn it on, and tap on it again to turn it off. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord CE 5, and let me share with you how to add the photo to a contact in this device. So let's start with opening your contact list, for example with the usage of the dialer. Tap on the contact and find the contact which you'd like to edit, and then tap on it. Now we have to tap on this edit icon in the right upper corner, so the pencil icon. And this is what you will see after entering the contact without any kind of photo assigned. So just tap on add picture or tap on the circle, and here we've got different categories from which we can choose the photo from. So here we've got device photos, and we can choose the photo from our gallery, or immediately open the camera app and take a photo of someone who's right in front of us. In Google Photos we've got our we've got our backed up photos. In the monogram we can simply use the first letter of the name or surname or both, and change the color of the background and the font. Or we've got the illustrations, which are free of charge and they are available online. So if you do not have a photo of someone whose contact you'd like to customize, you can use those options. So just find the option, and here in the illustrations you've got those presets too. Basically in each option you if you will choose the photo or take a photo or use the illustration, you will be able to zoom in or out the photo and change the position of it, and decide what you will see after saving the whole contact, because this highlighted circle here is responsible for it. So position it just like you want to, maybe like that, and then tap on choose. Now let's tap on save in the right upper corner, and this is how our contact will look like. Of course, you will be able to see this photo on the contact list, and for example, during all incoming calls from that specific number. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Nord CE 5, and let me share with you how to clear cache and speed up your device. So let's start with opening the settings. Right here we have to scroll and find the section with apps and tap on app management. So here we've got the list of apps which are right now installed on this device, and I highly recommend to go through all of them, especially those which are using usually. For example, I don't know, messages or social media or something like that. Simply enter the specific app, go to storage usage and find cache. Basically, cache are the junk files which are saved by the device, but they are not necessary. However, they are still occupying the memory, so just find them and tap on clear cache. And as I said, I highly recommend to do it for each of those apps, especially those which are using usually. Another thing which you can do after clearing the cache is to try to restart your device, because thanks to it you will be able to, let's say, confirm the changes. So just press the power button and volume up button once, and then just drag this ball to this restart option, and your device will be automatically powered off and then powered on again, and you will, as I said, confirm the changes. And another thing which you can do is to find the phone manager. This is the pre-installed app, so for sure you've got one. Just open it, and here your device can help you to clean itself. Here we've got the optimize option, so just tap on it and your device will optimize itself. You've got also this cleanup storage option where you can clean everything. You can check the details, so your device will show you what it will actually remove. But under it you've got also a deep cleanup, so for example you can remove some photos, videos, apps, documents, etc. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily fix the low volume problem on your OnePlus Nord CE 5. So first, what you guys want to do is basically open up your phone. Now after that, what you guys can do is adjust the media volume in the settings. So open up the settings app. Now scroll a bit down to sounds and vibration, and here adjust the media volume with the slider. So what you guys can do next is disable the do not disturb mode. Basically we have it in the sounds and vibration too. As you guys can see now, while it's on, the phone will be silent with no vibration except for allowed items. So if you got it enabled, then you may have enabled the mute media when do not disturb is enabled, and that can cause those issues. So I do not recommend using the do not disturb mode on your device. Now moving on, we have to clean the speaker grill. So as you guys can see, we have it right here. Now we just have to clean it with soft brush or compressed air. Doesn't really matter what you use. What matters is that it's clean and that there's nothing stuck inside like debris or dirt. So now, as a last resort, what you guys can do is update your software to fix any audio glitches. So go over to the settings. Now what you guys want to do is go and scroll all the way down until you guys see system and update. Now here click on software update, and it will check automatically if you run the latest version of the software. So if you do not run the latest version, I recommend you guys updating it. It's very important. And that's it. So I hope this video helped you. If it did, then leave a like, sub, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord CE 5 and let me share with you how to add the fingerprint to this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll and find security and privacy. Then let's scroll and find device unlock and tap on fingerprint and face unlock. Tap on fingerprint and tap on next. First of all, we will have to set the regular screen lock if you do not have one, of course. So let me quickly set the pattern. Here we have to remember the screen lock because thanks to it we will be able to unlock our device, so obviously don't forget about it. So let me quickly draw the screen lock, and here we've got finally the instructions are about the fingerprint. So basically it's about the protection reminder. It's about the protector, because if you're using a third-party protector, it might interfere with the screen lock. So all you have to, not the screen lock, sorry, the fingerprint sensor. So here we've got it, so let's put our finger on it, and now we have to do it multiple times in order to add our fingerprint fully. So try to catch every part of it for better recognition. Alright, tap on done, and here we've got the fingerprint section. This is the fingerprint we just added. Here you can add another fingerprint, decide for what you want to use the fingerprint for, and here you've got some customization, so you can decide whether you'd like to show the fingerprint icon on the off screen, and here the animation, so you can check available options. Yes, and basically apply the one which you like the most. Alright, so now let's lock the device and let's check if it is working. So here we've got the sensor. Let me put my finger on it, and as you can see the device is unblocked, which means that we just successfully added the fingerprint. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord CE 5, and let me share with you how to change the 3 buttons navigation into the gestures in this device. So of course I've got gestures set right now, but still I'll show you the full path of how to get into those options and how to manage them. So let's begin with opening the settings. And right here we have to scroll down to the very bottom to find System and Update. Then let's tap on System Navigation, and as you can see here we've got the gestures and buttons. So let's begin with the buttons. As you can see here we can customize this navigation mode, so we can reorder the back button and the recents. It's up to you. And here you can manage Circle to Search and Digital Assistant from Google. So in order to set the gestures, we have to simply tap on this animation, and if you wish you can go through the tutorial. Your device will try to teach you how to use the gestures, so you can tap on Learn. I don't want to do it because I'll show you how to use the gestures in a second. And under it you've got some options which are connected with the gestures. Basically, instead of the 3 buttons we've got this line which is responsible for some actions, and we can hide it if you wish. So it's totally up to you how you'd like to have it. Here we've got also the option Switch to Previous App, Mistouch Prevention, and you can again learn the gestures. Here we've got also the option Sensitivity to Back Gesture, and to be honest I highly recommend to get back to this option after a while of using the gesture, so you can decide whether you need the sensitivity to be higher or lower. Alright, so in order to get back to the previous page, just like by using the back button, you have to swipe your finger from the side to the center of your device, and if you can see this arrow, you can release the finger. The same situation from the right side. If you'd like to get back directly to the home page, you have to swipe your finger from the bottom to the center of your device and make sure that this motion is quick and short, so something like that. And if you wish to open the recent, repeat the gesture, so from the bottom to the center, and hold your finger somewhere here, something like that. And here we've got the recents. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily fix headphones not detected on your OnePlus Nord CE 5. So first you need to check your headphones, so test them with another device to make sure that they're working. And make sure that you have your Bluetooth enabled. So go to settings, open up the phone. Now here, let's go over to the settings, and here make sure that Bluetooth is enabled and that your device is either here, or if it's not here, then restart the phone. It should help with the detection, so hold the power button and the volume up button for a second. Now swipe up to restart the device, and I'll see you guys once the device is back. Now after the restart, enter your password if you have one, and then you guys can try another pair of headphones. So grab another pair, test it, and rule out any issues with your original headphones. Now what you guys can do is check for software updates. It can fix a lot of things, including the detectivity. So now we need to go over to the settings. And in the settings, we need to scroll down until we see the system and update. Now click it, and here check for any available software updates. If you do not have any, then that's great if your version is up to date. But if it isn't, then I recommend you guys updating it. It's very important to do so because you are getting rid of the glitches from older versions. So now what you guys can do is check for hardware issues. So if none of that worked, then it might be the issue of your either Bluetooth or your adapter if you're using one. If you're using an adapter, then make sure that it's not a cheap quality one and that it's actually good. And I would consider visiting a service center for a checkup and a diagnosis made by a professional and not me. So that's basically it for the video. I hope it was helpful, and if it was, then leave a like, sub, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to fix touchscreen not responding on your OnePlus Nord CE 5. So first, what you guys want to do is basically remove the screen protector and a case because it can cause a lot of interference. So when a screen protector is misaligned, then that may cause issues with your screen exactly whenever you touch, let's say, the right part of the screen. So for example, you're touching here and your screen is just misplaced something up top or at the bottom or on the left side, then you will just not get the same responsiveness when it's completely removed. So make sure to remove the screen protector if that's the case. But if you do have a phone case and it's good, then you don't have to worry about anything. But most of the times the issues with touchscreen not responding via case is because they just cover a little bit of screen, and that can cause the phone to not respond to any of your touches. So what you guys can do next is restart the device. So hold the power button and the volume up button. Now what you guys want to do is scroll up to restart, and now your phone will restart. So I'll see you guys once mine is ready. So now after the restart, what you guys can do is update the software to fix any issues with your touchscreen not responding. So open up your phone, now go over to settings, and here scroll all the way down until you guys see system and update. Here click on software update and make sure that you're running the latest version of your Oxygen OS. If you do, then that's great. But if you don't, then I recommend you guys updating it as fast as possible because it can fix a lot of glitches, including the older ones. And it may also fix the touchscreen not responding. So if that didn't work, then as a last resort, what you guys can do is reset your device. So go to backup and reset phone, click erase all data, enter your password, and then click clear. So that's basically how you guys can do that. I hope this quick video helped you, and if it did, then leave a like, sub, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to create WhatsApp backup on OnePlus Nord CE 5. Okay, so first we need to simply open up our WhatsApp. Once we are here, we need to click on those three dots in the top right corner, and now let's click on the settings. Once we are here, simply find the chats, scroll down, click on the chat backup, and now let's discuss a few things right in here. So let's begin with the Google account. In here, currently this Google account is selected because we are logged into that in the settings of our device. And on that account, which is selected right in here, our backup will be saved and stored. So for example, if you want to restore the backup in the future, you'll need to be logged into the same Google account that you can see right in here on your device, of course. If you want to change that account, simply click on add, and there you'll have a possibility to add another one. Below we have the automatic backups. Defaultly this option is set on off, but we have modes such as daily, weekly, monthly, or only when I tap backup. Currently it's on the monthly, and that means that each month the backup is automatically made and we don't need to remember to do this manually, so it's really comfortable feature. I suggest you should pick one of those options. Below we have option to include the videos. If you choose to turn it on, in here you can see how many megabytes will be a backup, because defaultly this option is also set on off. As we scroll down a little, on the bottom we have end-to-end encrypted backup. If you choose to turn it on, in here basically you can create a unique password that you will need to type in the future if you want to restore the chats. So if you choose to create that password, don't forget it, otherwise you won't be able to restore the chats. Okay, now also make sure that you have some free Google storage space, and then click on backup button. Now let's wait a few seconds. It won't take long. Alright, and now our backup has been successfully made. In my case, it might didn't work because I have over 91% Google storage space. But simply make sure that you have some free storage space. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Nord CE 5, and let me share with you how to remove and how to add the Google account in this device. So we will begin with removing the account because I know it's quite tricky. Let's open the settings. And here, let's scroll down to the very bottom, and instead of using the Google, we will use users and accounts, because as you can see in the Google, we are logged in. However, there's no option here to actually remove our account from this section. That's why we will enter users and accounts. So let's tap on it. And as you can see here, we've got this Google section. So let's tap. And this is the Google account in which we are right now logged in, and we wish to remove it. So just tap on this three dots icon in the right upper corner. Sorry, first of all, we have to choose the specific account, because I missed that here we've got two different ones. So just tap on the specific account and tap on the three dots icon in the right upper corner. And now we can tap on remove account, tap on remove account again, and it will immediately disappear. So let me remove also this one. Remove account again, and everything will disappear. If you wish to add the account, obviously you can go to Google and here you can sign in. That's all right, but you can also do it using users and accounts. Simply tap on add account here and choose Google. Make sure that you've got the internet connection because it is required, and here you can either create a new account if you do not have your own yet, or simply type your email or phone. So let me do it and tap on next. So right here we have to enter the password, and let me do this out of the screen. Alright, and tap on next. Here we have to decide who will be using this device, so just mark the option and tap on next. Google Terms of Service and Privacy Policy, you can tap on them to learn more and tap on I agree after reading. Here we've got the shortcut of backup and storage info, so just tap on accept. And as you can see, we just successfully added our Google account to this device. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily fix screen flickering on your OnePlus Nord CE 5. So first, what you guys want to do is go over to the settings. Now in those settings, go over to display and brightness. And here, make sure that you change the brightness manually. So disable auto brightness and here adjust it manually to your preference and liking until you guys see the flicker disappear. Now after that, what you guys can do is download the screen dimmer app. It can help and dim your screen a lot. So go to Play Store. Now in the Play Store, search for screen dimmer and then OLED saver. Now here, the first app from Rohex, let's click install, and now it's installing pretty quick. It's only like 2.5 megabytes. Click open, and here let's grant every single permission. So starting off with this one. Now the accessibility is in the downloaded apps, screen dimmer, and here enable it. Click on allow, and now leave it. Now grant permissions for notifications and click yes. As you guys can see, after we enable the service, it's much brighter, so let's change it. As you guys can see, we can change it so we can barely see it, and here we can disable it, and then we can go back to what it was. So after that, what you guys can do is check for software updates. They can help a lot, including it can fix a lot and it can help a lot. It can fix the screen flicker easily. So now let's go over and scroll down until we see system and update. Now let me brighten it up for you guys a little bit. And here let's click on software update. As you guys can see, now it's checking for updates automatically. You just need to be connected to a Wi-Fi network. And my version is up to date, but if yours isn't and you're running the older version, then I recommend you guys updating it. It's very important because it can fix a lot of glitches, including the old ones, such as screen flickering, ghost touch problems, or the speaker problems. So that's basically it for the video. I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, then leave a like, sub, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a backup on OnePlus Nord CE 5. Okay, so let's begin. We need to open up our settings first. Now, scroll down until you find System and Update, and now click on Backup and Reset. Let's begin with the Backup and Migrate, and with the local backup. Now click on Allow, 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 and Allow. Basically allow for everything. Now click on New Backup. And here, select the things that you want to backup. I'll select everything except the apps. Then click on the Start. Now your backup will be made, but you need to remember that this backup is stored on the device storage space. It's a local backup, so for example, if you reset this device, you will also lose your backup. So in my opinion, that's not the best option of saving the data. So let's go straight into our Google backup, which is in my opinion much better. Click on the Google account, and now in here under the account storage we have our Google account that we are currently logged into. And if you want to restore that backup in the future, you will need to be logged in into the same Google account that you can see right in here on your device, of course. Also make sure the backup by Google one below is enabled. And when it comes to the backup details, in here we have a list of things that will be backupped. And now simply click on backup now. Also make sure that you have some free storage space. And now I also need to draw my lock screen pattern to confirm and to go forward. And now let's simply wait. And now under the... No, something went wrong. Okay, now under the backup word, this thin bar appeared, and you can see that it's starting slowly to fulfill. When it disappears, it means that our backup has been successfully made, and we will also see a notification on the bottom of the screen. So I'll see you once this process is finished. Okay, now the backup has been successfully made. We can also see it right in here under the backup details. We have some information about the things that has been backupped, and also under the backup by Google One sentence we can see how long ago the last backup was made. And I should take a look on the hour. It was like 10 seconds ago. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord CE 5 and let me share with you how to use secret codes on this device. So let's begin with opening the dialer, tap on the keypad and enter the first code, which is *# 06#. And as you can see by this code we are provided with both the main numbers of this device, so let's tap on OK. And now another code which is pretty similar to the previous one. It is *# 07#. And here we've got the maximum SAR level, so the head and the body of our device. Tap on OK, and another code which will open the firmware version. It is *# 1234#. And here we've got the version. Alright, so another code which will open the calendar information. It is *# 225#. *##. And here we are in the calendar info, so here we've got all the events gathered in one place. We can check some family events, some holidays in your country should also be right here, or events attached to your mail. Unfortunately, here we've got only the list of the events with the amount of them. Unfortunately, we cannot tap on them to check some further details. Another code is *# 6776#, and here we are in the software version, so as you can see the technical option. We can check the exact model, for example version, brand version or modem version. Another code which is *# 888#, and thanks to it we can scan this QR code to check some engineer information, and we can also check the PCB number here. And the last code will open the feedback menu. It is *# 800#, and here we've got the feedback menu, and tap on agree and continue, and basically you can enter this section if you meet some different problems with your device. So for example, if I don't know, the touch screen does not work fine, or you meet some problems with the apps or camera, etc., you can basically enter the specific option. For example, here, like brightness, for example. Here you've got the instructions of what to do, but I highly recommend to also record the screen, then start the whole process of catching the problem, and after that you will be able to send it to the developer and seek for some help. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to reset OnePlus Nord CE 5. Alright, so let's begin. We have two methods how we can reset this device. Let me show you both of them. So the first and the most common method is a simple reset using the settings. So let's open them up. Now simply scroll down, until you find System and Update. Click on that, now click on Backup and Reset, and now on the bottom we have options to reset the phone. Of course, we are interested in the last option, erase all data, but in here, beside that, we can also reset network and Bluetooth settings and also reset all settings. And now all we need to do is to tap on erase all data. Now we need to draw the lock screen to confirm. Remember that all of your data will be permanently lost unless you have a backup. If you don't know how to create such a backup, on our channel there's a video when I'm showing you how to do it step by step, so if you want you can look for it. So draw your lock screen, follow the instruction on the screen, and if you do everything properly, your device will be turned off. Then it will be turned on again automatically, and the next thing you need to do is to set up your device. And that's the first method, and now let's go into the factory reset using the recovery mode, and that's the second option, and this method is recommended, for example, when the phone is unresponsive or when it's lagged. So to do it, we need to power off our device first. Let's hold the power button and volume up button to launch the power menu, and now let's drag this white ball into the power off. Now our device is turned off. And now to get access into the recovery mode, we need to use the 2-button combination. We need to hold the power button and volume down button until the recovery mode launches. So keep holding both of the buttons. Alright, and now we are in the recovery mode. To move around this menu, we use the volume keys. And if you want to confirm the selected option, click on the power button. But you can also always use your fingers. So now we want to click on format data. Now we need to type this code using our keyboard. Okay, and now we need to click on format. Remember that all of your data will be also lost. So click on format. Okay, now click on OK. And now our device within seconds will be automatically turned on and it will be ready to use. And the next thing we need to do is to, of course, set it up. Alright, that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Nord CE 5 and let me share with you how to free up storage without removing apps. Alright, so first of all let's open the settings. Here let's scroll and find the apps and then tap on App Management. So here we've got the list of apps which are currently installed on this device, and I highly recommend to go through all of them and remove cache. So for example, let me enter the camera, for example. Yeah, for example, after tapping on the specific app, tap on storage usage, and here we've got this section with cache. So just tap on clear cache and your device will immediately remove junk files which are occupying the memory. Another thing what you can do is to enter the phone manager, which is pre-installed on this device, so for sure you've got one. And first of all, tap on optimize and then tap on cleanup storage. Here we've got the automatic cleanup. Let's say you have to simply tap on clean, or under it you've got a deep cleanup. So here you can manually remove some photos, for example, just enter it, and here you've got the albums from which you can choose to remove the photos, videos, applications, documents, large files, duplicated files, etc. So I highly recommend to do that. Another thing which you can do is to actually check the downloads, because let's be honest, we are downloading a lot of stuff and then we forget about it, but it's obviously still saved in the memory. So just find your file manager, whichever file manager you're using, whether it is this one from Google or whether it is the file manager provided by the developer. It doesn't matter. Just enter your own files and try to find this download section. Enter it, and basically in my case I do not have a lot of things downloaded, but Usually here we've got a lot of documents, a lot of things which are not really that necessary. So I highly recommend to remove those which you don't need anymore. And the last thing, which I will not show in this device, because I mean in this video, because we've got a lot of videos on our channel about the backup, I highly recommend considering the backup into, for example, the Google Drive or Google Photos, actually, OneDrive, etc. Because you will still be able to use your photos. They will be in the safe place, and at the same time you will be able to remove them from the internal memory, so you will be able to free up some space. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Nord CE 5, and let me share with you how to check the total screen time on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll down to find the option Digital Wellbeing and Parental Controls. So here we've got the graph which will show us for how long we've been using this device today. As you can see, in my case it is a little bit over 1 hour, and most of the time I've spent on the settings. If you wish, you can tap inside the graph and you will be transferred to the dashboard, where you can check the specific time you've spent on the screen in particular days of the week. You can obviously compare them. And under it you've got the list of apps which we've been using with the time you've spent on them. And the second way is to tap directly on the app, so for example on the settings, and again you've got the dashboard, but this time it is tightly connected with this one app. So under it we've got something which is called ways to disconnect, and I will discuss only 2 of them. So for example, app timers and focus. So in app timers you can let's say limit your app. So for example, let's say I'm spending too much time on the shopping on Amazon. All we have to do is to find the app and then tap on this hourglass icon next to it. So now we can set the timer. So for example, I will set it for 1 hour and 30 minutes, which means that I can use this app for 1 hour and 30 minutes during one day. After the midnight, the timer will be reset, and the next day I am again able to use this app for 1 hour and 30 minutes. We can also set it for 0 hours and 0 minutes, which means that this option will be, this app will be completely turned off and we will not be able to use it. Obviously we will be able, but we will simply get the notification. I will just show you. It is right here. So as you can see, first of all, it is grayed out, and after trying to tap on it, we've got this information that we've got the timer set. Of course, you can turn it off just by going to the settings, but still it's quite useful. And another thing which is quite nice is the focus mode. So basically here we can select some distracting apps, so for example those from which we are receiving the most notifications. So let me choose randomly those. Here we can set a schedule, so we can choose specific days of the week. We can also change the time in which we would like to set the schedule, and then tap on set, and after that your device will basically limit the notifications from those distracting apps. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to restore WhatsApp backup on OnePlus Nord CE 5. Okay, so let's begin. But before we open up our WhatsApp, let's make sure that in the settings of our device, as we click right in here, and when we scroll down into the Google settings, that we are logged into the same Google account on which we made the backup before. It is really important because there's a chance that if you are logged into other Google account, you won't be able to restore the chats. So make sure that you are logged into the proper account. Now open up your WhatsApp. Now select your language, then click on this button. Now click on agree and continue. We can click on allow to send us the notifications. And now in this bar we need to type the phone number our phone number, of course. If you don't know what is your phone number, you can always click right in here and what's my number, and your number will be automatically copied and pasted right in here. So that's what I'm going to do right now, and I also need to verify my phone number. You'll have to do the same. And we have a couple ways how we can verify it. We can use the missed call option, or for example the code from the SMS messages. Simply pick the one that you want and verify your phone number. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So just give me a second. Alright, after the verification process, if you do everything properly, you will have something like that. Contact the media, click on continue, click on allow, allow, and allow. And now, as you can see, we have option to restore our chats. Below we can see the date when the last backup was made. Also next to it we can see the size and the account on which we made that backup. And as you take a look, it's the same Google account that I'm currently logged into in the settings of my device. So everything is correct. Now simply click on the restore button, and I suggest you should restore your chats right now, because there's a chance that you won't have a possibility to do it later. So simply click on restore. Even the app tells you that you should do it right now. So simply click on restore. In my case, it's not going to take long because I don't have that many messages, so it will be done any second. Alright, 13 messages restored. Click on next. Under the profile info, you can type your name and also change your profile photo if you are interested in that. Then click on next. And now, as you take a look, all of the messages, including videos and the photos, has been successfully restored on our WhatsApp. Alright, that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord CE 5, and let me share with you how to fix app crashing. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here in this general list we have to scroll and find the apps. Then let's tap on app management and localize the app which keeps crashing, for example the camera. Let's simply tap on it, and right in the middle we've got the option force stop. So let's begin with this one. Just tap on it and tap on force stop, so your device will completely turn it off. So for sure it is not working in the background right now, which might interfere. And after that, let's simply tap on storage usage, and here we've got this section with cache. So just tap on clear cache to remove some junk files which also might interfere. And after those two operations, I highly recommend to press power button and volume up button together once, and then drag this ball to this restart option, which will basically let's say confirm all of the changes. So confirm turning it off completely and removing junk files. Another thing, if the first way doesn't work at all, is to check for the updates, because sometimes older versions might have some problems. So just open the Play Store. You will need the internet connection and okay, let me quickly enter it. You will need the internet connection, and also you will have to add your Google account to your device to be able to actually find the updates. Of course, we've got the tutorial of how to add or remove a Google account in this specific device. And after entering, simply tap on search and enter the name of the app which you'd like to update. So for example, Chrome in my case. Here we've got it, and in my case I've got this option open because I have the Chrome already updated. But if you don't have your app updated, then you will see update icon here, and I highly recommend to simply tap on it and wait until your device will download and apply the update. And another way, if the update won't work, is to actually enter the app, tap on uninstall, wait until your device will uninstall the app, and then tap on install somewhere here also, because your device will immediately and directly install the updated version, and that might help. And as a last resort, you can also try to check the system updates, because sometimes the system might also interfere. So let's go to the settings, then let's scroll down to the very bottom to find system and update, and tap on software update. And now your device will check for the updates, and basically if you will see that you've got the new update, I highly recommend to simply tap on install or download and update the system. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello everybody, welcome back to our HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to easily fix the speaker not working on your OnePlus Nord CE 5. So first, what you guys want to do is check the volume levels. So unlock the phone first. Now here, let's go to the settings, and now go over to the sounds and vibration. So here, check for the volume, check if the volume is good. So it has to be at least a half, so you guys can hear it from your speakers. After that, what you guys can do is clean the speaker grills. So here is the speaker grill, as you guys can see, and if there's something stuck in it, then that might cause it to not work properly. So we want to clean it with a soft brush or compressed air. And then what you guys want to do is check if the Bluetooth is not rerouted to any other device. So click on the settings. Now if you guys want to check the Bluetooth, go to the Bluetooth section right here and make sure that it's either disabled or that no device is connected to it. As you guys can see, now it's trying to connect to some peer device, and if it will connect, then that means the audio will be routed to those headphones, and I do not have them with me. So we have to disable the Bluetooth in order to check our speaker. And after that, what we want to do is update our software. So it's very important to update our software regularly. Whenever an update comes out, the same day you guys make an update, because the software update can fix a lot of glitches, including speaker not working, because it might be the software glitch and not the hardware one. So click on the settings. Now scroll down until you guys see system and update. And here click on software update. Now make sure that you're running the latest version of your Oxygen OS. If you do, then that's great, but if you don't, then I recommend you guys updating it. It's very important. And as a last resort, you guys can factory reset your device. So click on backup and reset in the system and update. And here make sure that you have the automatic restore enabled. First, you guys will need to add a Google account, but I'm pretty sure you already have one. And then simply click on Reset Phone. Now click on Erase All Data. Here, enter the password. And now click Clear. This will make our phone go into the factory settings, like when we first unboxed it. And it can help a lot. So that's basically it. If nothing worked, then I recommend you guys visiting the service center. And thank you guys for watching the video. I hope it was helpful for you, and if it was, then leave a like, sub, and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to unlock OnePlus Nord CE 5 without the password. Alright, we have two methods how we can do it. We have option through the recovery mode, and we can also use the Find Hub. But for the Find Hub, which I'm going to show you as a first method, let's pretend that this phone isn't locked, because basically we need to repeat the process on other device, because you know this one will be locked. But I'll show you how to do it on this phone. So we need to open up our Google Chrome. We need to visit Find Hub. We also need to log in into the same Google account on which we were logged in on our on our OnePlus. Now we need to click on OnePlus Nord CE, but it won't appear this option, so I'll show you on the OnePlus Nord 5. Click on the settings button, and here on the bottom we have factory reset OnePlus Nord 5. Simply click on that, then type password to your Google account, and you will be able to factory reset this device remotely. Also, if you want to use the Find Hub, your device needs to have this option enabled, in the settings. This option is called Allow this phone to be found. It can be enabled in the settings. If it's not enabled, don't worry, we always have the recovery mode option. So click on factory reset, follow the instruction on the screen, and yeah, follow the instruction. And now for the second method, let's use this phone right now, so we don't need to use other device to unlock it. Also remember that you will lose all of your data in both cases, so remember about it, that you will lose all of your data. So if you don't have a backup, that's bad, because you won't be able to restore the chats. Alright, so for the first method, I'm using this device, this Oppo, and now let's power it off. Let's click power button and volume up button to launch the power menu. Grab this white ball and put it on the power off. Release your finger. Now the device is turned off. And now, how to get access into the recovery mode. We need to use a 2-button combination. We need to hold power button and volume down button until the recovery mode is launched. So keep holding both of the buttons. OnePlus logo appeared, but keep holding until we get in the recovery mode. Okay, and here we are. And now select your language. You can use volume, keys, and power button to move around this menu. We move around using volume keys, and we confirm the selected option by clicking the power button, but we can always use the fingers. Let's select format data. And now type this code, and also only try to unlock your phone, in no other case someone else's, because that might be considered as a crime, and that's also unethical. Okay, now click on format. Click on OK. Okay, and now within a second our device will be automatically turned on, and the next thing we need to do is to set up this device. Alright, that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
Hello everybody, welcome back to HardReset.Info channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to fix the ghost touch problem on your OnePlus Nord CE. So first, what you guys want to do is remove a screen protector or a case, and I'll explain why. Basically, when your screen protector is poorly applied, then that might cause issues with the ghost touches. So for example, when your screen protector is leaving here, and it's covering the edge of your phone and not the screen, then it might cause the issue, so that whenever you try and press on the screen, then there's something that's pressing on it, and that may cause ghost touches. So for example, when you want to unlock your phone, you just won't be able to because something is blocking the screen. So if your screen protector is not applied properly, then I recommend you guys removing it. And now moving on to the case, I recommend removing it only when it touches the screen right here. So imagine you got a case for the phone and it accidentally is too poorly made, like it's not good, it's not too good for the phone. So here we have the side of the phone, as you guys can see, it's covering the entire side. So now imagine it just covers a little bit more here. As you guys can see, we've got the screen starting right here. It's so close to the side that whenever you actually try and use the phone with the case, then you just won't be able to because the case is blocking you from it. So remove them if the case is not original and the screen protector is poorly applied. Now moving on to cleaning our screen. So we need to clean our screen to remove any debris or moisture. It's very important to do so because it also might cause a lot of issues. So if you've got sweaty hands, for example, you've been after a game or a match, you've been playing, you won, you tried your best, and then you try to use your phone, you just won't be able to because your phone is covered in your sweat, and you won't be touching the screen, you'll be touching the sweat and the basically any moisture that you made to the screen. So get your microfiber cloth. I guess any kind of cloth just will make it, but this one specifically I think is the best. So give it a few good swipes, but don't go hard on the device so we won't damage it. Now, after swiping, it should look very good. And now, last but not least, what we can do is we can unlock the phone and here go over to settings. So we are in the settings right now. Here we need to scroll all the way down until we see the system and update. Now let's click it and here click software update. As you guys can see, my version is up to date. It's basically checking automatically. As you guys can see, it's checking for updates and my version is up to date. So I recommend you guys also updating your software. It can fix a lot of issues, including the touch glitches, your screen glitches, your speaker glitches, and a lot more. Basically, you get rid of old glitches that are probably fixed in the latest update, and you just replace your old system with the new one. Not entirely system, but you know what I mean. So that's basically it for the video. I hope it was helpful. And if it was, then leave a like, sub and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Nord CE 5 and let me share with you how to turn off ads and personalizations. So we will begin with the personalization, so let's enter the settings. And here we have to scroll down to find this Google section. Then let's tap on all services. Moreover, you do not have to be logged in to be able to do that. In all services, scroll down to find the ads. Let's tap on it. And even though this operation will not remove the ads completely, it will remove the personalization of the ads. So I think that's quite useful. So I highly recommend to start with tapping on Reset Advertising ID, tap on Confirm, and then remove Advertising ID, just to be sure. Of course, here you've got the information about removing the Advertising ID, so obviously it's up to you whether you prefer to have personalized ads or not. Tap on Delete, and as you can see, it will be removed completely. Another way is to actually download any kind of ad blocker, depending what kind of ads you'd like to block. Because if you wish to block the ads from the browser, then you can try to download the specific app, or you can try to download the browser without the ads, etc, etc. Just open the Play Store. Be aware, because you will be able to follow all of my steps if you've got your Google account added to the device. And of course, we've got the tutorial of how to add or remove a Google account here in this device, of course. So after entering the Play Store, just tap on Search and enter any kind of ad block. And then here, as you can see, we've got a lot of things like AdBlock Browser for apps, app for Android, YouTube, etc. So totally up to you. Just search for a specific app and then download it, and for sure it will help. Another thing is to block the notifications which are connected with the ads. So let's pretend I'm getting a lot of ads from Play Store, let's say. So just find the app, tap on it and hold it, and then tap on App Info. So here we've got something called Manage Notifications. So just tap on it, and here after scrolling down, you will have those alerts, essentials, etc. Basically a lot of categories of the notifications you get from the specific app. So I highly recommend to try to find something which is connected directly or indirectly with the ads, and then try to turn it off. So for example, payments, deals, and recommendations, we can just turn off the notifications and we will not be disturbed. And the last option is to actually set the private DNS. So all we have to do is to open the settings, and in the settings, let's scroll to find connection and sharing. Here we have to find private DNS. And even though it is turned on, so it is set as the automatic option, I highly recommend to tap on specify DNS, and here we have to enter dns.adguard.com. So enter something like that and tap on save. And it should basically limit the advertisements which you will get. Be aware, because sometimes you will not be able to open the specific website, but no worries. All you have to do then is to simply set on auto again, just browse, and then come back here and turn it on to the specified DNS. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to restore backup and how to transfer data on the OnePlus Nord CE5. Alright, so let's go. The first method that I'm going to show you is how to transfer data from your old device into your OnePlus, and as a second method I'll show you how to restore the backup from the Google one. So in here we need to select our language first and then click on next. Now select your region, then click on next again, and we have our first thing that we are interested in, set up using another device. I can also unlock my second device right now. Now let's select Android device, and now we need to scan this QR code. We need to open up the camera app on our second device. Now we need to open up the Google Lens. If you don't have the Google Lens, you can always use some third-party QR code scanning apps, and it will also work. So now we need to scan this QR code. So let's place the camera on it. Okay, and now both devices are being connected to each other. So now we need to simply wait until they connect. Okay, now I also need to draw my lock screen pattern from my previous device to go forward, so that's what I'm going to do right now. Okay, now our account is being copied. Now we need to verify that it's actually us. We need to type the phone number, the password to our Google account. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Then click on next. Okay. Right. Now click on next. Okay, getting ready to copy. This might take a few minutes. So I'll see you once this loading screen is finished. Okay, and now we can choose what we want to copy. So now select everything that you want. I'll go with everything except the apps. Then click on copy. Now the process will start. Now we can select the unlock method for our device. I'm going to skip it because we can always set it up later in the settings. Now click on got it. And in here we have the Google services. Simply scroll down and click on accept. Now we have the backup services that are really useful. So I suggest you should keep photos and videos and other device data features turned on. Then click on turn on backup. Now click on next. Select your default browser. In my case, I'll select the Google Chrome. Then click on set as default. Now select your search engine. I always pick the Google, then click on set as default. Now we have the Gemini, which is the AI assistant. We can enable the Hey Google sentence to launch it. It's up to you. I'll turn it on. Okay, now the copying process is still running, so we need to wait until it's finished. You can see that in my case it's going to take about 2 minutes. So I'll see you once it's finished. Alright, now everything has been successfully copied. We can click on done. We can also see on our second device that everything that we are done on this phone, and we need to continue the setup on our OnePlus. And again, we need to wait a few seconds until everything is finished. And here, click on next. And you can join the Red Cable Club. It's up to you. I'll skip it for now. In here, simply scroll down, click on agree. Now we have the navigation method. We can set the buttons or the gestures. I'll select the gestures. If you don't know how to use them, in here you have a quick tutorial. If you click on learn, then click on done. Okay, we're all set. Click on let's go. And now we are ready to use our device. Also, remember that some of the things might still be installed from the Play Store. You can see it also right in here. And simply don't disconnect from the Wi-Fi yet and wait until everything gets downloaded. Alright, so that was the first method, and now let's go straight into the second one. Okay, and now we are again during the setup process, but this time we need to click on skip when we have a possibility to set up using another device. Click on skip. And now we need to connect to the Wi-Fi manually, so that's what I'm going to do right now. Just give me a second. Then click on save. Click on next. Okay, getting the phone ready, we need to wait. In here, click on next. Now click on that we cannot use other device. Click on OK once again. Okay, and now we need to log in into our Google account on which we made the backup before. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Then click on next. And now enter the password. Again, click on next. Click on next once again. Click on agree. Okay, and now we have a possibility to restore data from another device. In here we have a list of backups. Simply pick the one that you want. Click on next. I also need to draw my screen lock to confirm. Okay, and now we can choose what we want to restore. Simply select the things that you want. Then click on restore. Now the process will start. And now again we have a possibility to set the unlock method. I'm going to skip it just like in the previous method. I will click basically everything that I did before. So I'll turn on the backup because it's really useful. I'll select the Chrome as my default browser and Google as my default search engine. I'll click on continue the setup. Click on continue. I'm going to enable the Hey Google sentence to launch the Gemini. Okay, I'll click on next. I'm going to click on skip. Right in here, click on agree, select your navigation method, then click on done. Click on let's go. And now we are ready to use our device. Also open up the notification method just to see if there's something being installed. As you can see, some apps are being installed from the Play Store currently. So don't disconnect from the Wi-Fi yet and wait until everything gets downloaded. Alright, that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.